5 major travel regulation changes in 2025 that you need to know about. Big changes are coming for travelers in 2025, and if you're not prepared, you could be denied boarding, delayed at immigration, or even forced to cancel your trip. But don't worry, I've got you covered. In today's video, I'm breaking down the 5 major travel regulation changes you need to know before you book your next trip. From new ID requirements in the US to Europe's biggest border security update yet, let's dive in. Before we get started, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update about travel tips, hacks, and news. 1. Real ID now required for domestic flights. Let's start with one of the biggest changes for US travelers. Starting May 7, 2025, you'll need a Real ID or another TSA-approved document to board any domestic flight in the United States. What does this mean? Your standard driver's license may no longer be enough. If your ID doesn't have a gold star, bear, or other Real ID symbol, you won't be allowed to fly. What you need to do: check your ID now. If you don't have a Real ID, visit your local DMV and bring the required documents. If you already have a passport or military ID, you can use that instead. Pro tip: if you're planning a trip after May 7th, 2025, don't wait until the last minute. DMVs will be packed with last-minute applicants. 2. The United Kingdom will now require an electronic travel authorization, ETA. Heading to London, Scotland, or anywhere in the UK, you'll now need an electronic travel authorization, ETA, before your trip. This applies to travelers from visa-exempt countries, including the US, Canada, and Australia. How it works: apply online before your trip. Pay a $10 fee, $12.50 USD. Your ETA is valid for 2 years or until your passport expires. Pro tip: apply at least 72 hours before your flight to avoid last-minute stress. 3. The European Travel Information and Authorization System, ETIAS. Europe is also introducing a new entry requirement in 2025, the European Travel Information and Authorization System, ETIAS. If you're visiting France, Italy, Spain, or any of the 30 Schengen zone countries, you'll need ETIAS approval before arrival. How it works: apply online before traveling. Pay a $7 fee, wait USD, valid for 3 years or until your passport expires. Pro tip: unlike a visa, ETIAS is just a quick pre-screening, but you must have it before you fly. 4. The EU's new entry-exit system, EES, replaces passport stamps. Say goodbye to passport stamps in Europe. Starting in 2025, the EU is launching the entry-exit system, EES, replacing manual passport stamping with biometric scanning. What's changing? Instead of stamping passports, travelers will scan fingerprints and take a photo upon arrival and departure. Tracks how long you stay in the Schengen zone. Overstaying the 90-day limit? Expect automatic fines or entry bans. Pro tip: be prepared for longer wait times at immigration as airports transition to the new system. 5. New protections for airline passengers. Ever had your flight delayed or canceled and struggled to get a refund? That's about to change. New passenger rights in 2025. Refunds will be automatic for major delays and cancellations. Airlines must be more transparent about extra fees, like baggage and seat selection. Compensation rules for delays and lost baggage are getting stronger. Pro tip: if your flight gets canceled, you won't have to fight for your money back anymore. It'll be refunded directly to your original payment method. 2025 is bringing some huge changes to the way we travel. From Real ID requirements in the US to new entry rules in Europe and the UK, make sure you're prepared before booking your next trip. Which of these changes will affect you the most? Drop a comment below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more travel updates and tips. Safe travels, everyone. See you in the next adventure.